Don't want to fix it alone? Call RVFix to get virtual assistance from a certified technician today.
Hi, this is Kevin with RVFix.
I'm Tony with RVFix.
And we're just going to go over a few things when we get calls about customers winterizing their unit, some common questions they ask also. So starting with the batteries on your unit, when you get them off, one of the first things you want to do is take a picture of the wiring of your batteries. Now this setup on here is just two 12-volt batteries, but it's still important just to get a picture of where all your wires are going to keep track for the springtime when you're ready to hook it back up. But what we're going to do, we just disconnect the negatives off of our batteries first, then we'll pull the positives off, take our batteries. We're going to want to keep them somewhere more climate controlled than just outside. Usually just a garage works fine. Keeping them up off of the concrete ground as well, just to keep them away from that cold. And then just putting them on a battery charger or battery tender every once in a while, keeping them charged up throughout the winter time. Another thing on there, propane tanks. And just making sure your propane tanks are turned all the way off so that we're not wasting any propane over the winter time. If they are open, your propane will dissipate out of there over time. So just having those closed up. Another common thing we get asked about besides the batteries is most units come with solar panels nowadays, and what does the customer need to do during the winterize? Really, you don't need to do anything. Once you take the batteries off the unit, the solar panels aren't going to be doing anything anymore. They're just going to be sitting up there. Other common things for storing the RV, they do make tire covers. They will be based off of the size. You'd want to look into it if it's something you're thinking about getting. Just keeps the elements, the sunlight off of your tires while your unit's just sitting. Either that, or they do also make full covers for units as well. One thing I would say, if you're looking into covering the whole unit, isn't just throwing a tarp over top of it. They just build the moisture up over time under there, and you get mildew and stuff like that on the roof. So now we'll go over to Tony with some winterizing on a fifth wheel.
All right, well, here we have a fifth wheel. Right over here, we've already taken the batteries out of this one, but your batteries in your fifth wheel are usually going to be somewhere in this front compartment. If you have a toy hauler that has a gasoline generator, you're going to want to put some fuel stabilizer in that fuel tank and run that generator for a little bit and make sure we get some fuel stabilizer in the carburetor on that generator. All right, and we're going to want to make sure that we have all of our slide outs closed. And we want to make sure we turn off the propane tanks. Turn the handles to the right. Turn the handles to the right. Make sure the propane's off. All right. And then if you got a side of your trailer that's going to be a little more exposed to the sunshine, we're going to want to put some tire covers over our tires. The sun can beat on those tires and cause damage to them. Now let's go find a motorhome.
All right, and now looking at some common places where you'll usually find your batteries on a Class C motorhome. A lot of the times there's actually a compartment right inside your entry steps that you can open up is where they're going to keep the house batteries at for removing them for the winter time as well. Same process on the trailer. You know, take a picture of your cables before you remove anything, taking the battery out and keeping it in a better area than just being outside. Another thing with motorhomes as well, 90% of them are going to come with generators. If they are just going to be sitting for the winter, it's a good idea to put some fuel stable in the unit. So on a motorhome, it will use the gas from your gas tank. On this particular one, it's right here in this back corner. It's just a good idea to get the fuel stable in the gas and then actually running the motorhome and the generator both for a bit. Get that fuel stable in there, help that gas from varnishing, especially with the carbureted generator. That's one of the most common things you see on a generator sitting is the carb gets plugged up, and it's going to cost you a lot of problems on there.
If you need help getting tire covers and RV cover, give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out. Remember, like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. If this video didn't solve your problem, don't worry. We're here to help. Give us a call at 1-844-66-RVFix. We'll diagnose your issue quickly with a certified technician on a video call, get any parts and warranty processed, and if needed, we'll coordinate a service center or mobile technician to get you fixed. We'll handle it all so you can get back to camping.